Alright, we're coming back at you again. It's only been a day or so since I was able to edit down my Red Riding Hood video and get that out. And this just came in. I just got up out of bed. I worked the graveyard and seen this. And Ami's been keeping good communique with me through email about a problem figure that I had pre-order for 2022. And if this is what I think it is, that it's that figure, then this is kind of an emergency. Got to get it done. I want to be one of the first people to review this figure, especially being that this figure had a problem and how did they correct it. So fingers crossed that that's what this is in this box. So let's check this out. Okay, the paper's out the way. Yeah. Okay. Bam! Buck time, baby. Hit him with the buck. All right. Okay. Looks like we got a new card. At least new for me. That's the new card. Almost looks like a kind of like a Rem and Ram thing there. Not sure who the hell they are. So let's crack this bad boy open. Got some paper. And get the hell out the way. Oh, it's it. Hold on. Let me pull this thing out. Hold on. Paper. Oh man, this is it. Yeah, I believe this was an original character. I think it might have been called Pole Dancer or something like that. And this is the one that actually had problems. And I knew it was coming in. They were keeping in contact with me about this. So when I seen this show up by itself on the doorstep, I was like, yeah, we got to open this. So, without further ado, let's just keep on cracking through this one. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. I just got up. Things ain't functioning right. Oh my goodness. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Pull out that blister. Shell or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay, well, looks like her bangs, you can already see the bangs, are floating. And that supposedly was the problem. Let's see if it's not a good sign that they're floating, right? Maybe they snap in, I don't know. Maybe it's not fixed. Because that was the problem. Her bang. Oh, okay, never mind. She got interchangeable bangs. I'm already seeing another face in there, so I was panicking for no reason. Alright. Okay, up first. Let's set this in front. First thing we have is a base. Let's get a measurement on that base. 5 3/8. 5 3/8. And it is about a ½ inch thick. So it has a shiny black and then this purple center. Okay, got that. it has a metal pole. I want to guess. Damn it, we got instructions. I don't want to stick it in the wrong hole. Oh, wait a minute, it's got to be this one, because this one has, duh, never mind. This one has a little plastic wedge there, so it's got to be this one. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Okay, and then for her, we have a couple different pieces. We have, oh, these are panties. Okay, those are panties. So we'll set that to the side so it's obviously cast offable. You have a bunch of little, looks like bows. Little bows. I'm not going to pull those out because I could see that getting lost. We have an additional faceplate. And we have an additional style of hair, bangs, I don't know why. We have 2 hairstyles. Let me see, how's that look to the other one? Oh, because the other one has bunny ears on it. Okay. Okay. Here's your difference. You have, both bangs basically look alike other than, I'll get my big fingers out the way. You have a bunny ear and a regular. So it depends on whether you want to see the bunny ears or not. Okay, so with all that, let's get the plastic shell out of there. Now for her, you need to be careful pulling this plastic off because it... See what I'm saying? Oh my God, she's falling the frick apart. Oh my goodness. Okay, head comes off. Remove the plastic. Hair back piece comes off. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Everything just fell. Her arm's off. So we got that. All right, let me set her down for a second. Holy. We have a stray little bow. I don't know what the hell that's about. It's down here in the plastic. Let me, doesn't appear, I don't want to lose any little piece. Not sure where all that goes. Okay. Is there instructions? Yes, there are instructions. Okay. Now to take this plastic off. Okay, the bows are on her back, so apparently you have to pop these bows off in order to open up the figure cast off. Alright, so that comes off and bam! We got boobs. We got boobs. Oh, suck. There goes the plastic. Hold on now. Hold on. Okay. These little straps gently pop off. Okay. Gotta have a little bit of a nail to get up underneath the bits that have popped that off. And you have to do that anyway because these panties. Oh, I see. If you want to go bunny style, let me set her down just for a second. If you want to go bunny style, the panties have a little bunny tail on it versus the purple undies, which have no bunny tail. So, woohoo! Yeah. This looks like when she's with her clothes off. Oh, wait a minute. Get myself together here. Okay, well, hold on. Let's put some hair on this thing. Y'all want to see this? You know y'all want to see it. Come on. All right, here she is. There she is. Boobs! You know I'm going to show it. All right, that's a sneak peek at the fully unclothed one. But, oh hell with it, let's just stick it on the dam. How the hell that thing slips up through the hair maybe? Yeah. Yeah, no. Alright, it's kind of cheesy. I ain't got it hooked in, but yeah. She's supposed to be grabbing the back of that pole. You know, honestly, I might leave her like this. I ain't kidding. I kind of like it. Anyway, so let me stop this cam for just a second. We'll pick it back up. Okay, we got her all back together again. She's wearing her purple panties. She is on the pole. That was a lot of messing with to get that on there. First, I just tried to slide her hands down the pole and click them in. That didn't really work well. So then I just put her arms in, and it was, I don't know, probably as much as a 1/4 inch away from the pole this way. You know, so in order to get them back there, I had to literally force them back. And I think that's where a hairdryer would come in handy. And I probably will throw a hairdryer on there to kind of relieve the pressure so that it's warmed up and it becomes kind of the way it was molded to be, as opposed to pressurizing, you know, pressuring it to be that way. Never got her back strapped to her stocking on. Again, that's probably going to be a hairdryer deal. I don't need to put a hairdryer on it, if you know, to keep the corset on her. Let's see what else. Pink panties aren't fitting real well. I would say that's, again, hairdryer will straighten that out. These aren't real major issues. Yeah, so this thing's going to need a little bit of hairdryer to get her all together. But as it stands, I really like it. Not sure which way I would go with it. It looks great in so many different ways. And there are so many different ways to display this, with bunny ears, bunny tail, white panties, purple panties, 2 face plates, and they're strikingly similar. There's only a very slight difference where one, her mouth is slightly open and you can see a little bit of her teeth. I'll bring that out in the 360 when we do that. But yeah, it's a cool figure. Let's catch some measurements while we're here. Okay, what did I say? The base was what, 5 I thought I said 5 1/4. Yeah. Height of this figure to the pole is 13 3/8, and it does appear only a little bit of hair coming out here, so the width of her hair, to be fair, is 6 inches. So, you know, figure 6 inches. Looks like this part of her hair is kind of going out past the base. So you're going to, you know, left to right, you're going to need 6 inches, front to back. Looks like she stays within the confines of that, I don't think it was like 5 3/8 inch base. Her as a character, just for grins. Top of her head, 10 5/8 tall. Yeah, and she is busty. I do like her, like everything about her. She's really neat. Glad I got her in, and she, you know, doesn't appear to be damaged really. Everything seems to be okay with it. But we'll stick her underneath the 360 spin and have a better look at her and a better judgment of what we got going on. I mean, you know, all these figures never come in totally perfect, so yeah, you're gonna sometimes need a hair dryer to deal with some of the different things. So put this thing on the 360 and give her a whirl and see what we think. Alrighty, we got the Pole Dancer 1/6 scale set up here on the 360 spin. Give a little quick shout out to Gwen of Gwen Collects. That's actually where I first discovered this figure. I believe it was on one of her almost a year ago. You know, What's Up? You know, was it Winterfest or one of these deals where they give you a preview of what the new 2022 line coming out is going to be. And let's go ahead and spin this real quick while I'm talking. And that's kind of where I come to learn about this. So a little shout out to her. I do like to watch her channel. And while I'm shouting out, I'll give a shout out to Black Goku. I do like a lot of his stuff. I'm a Black Goku squad. Is that what he calls it? But yeah, I watch his channel, so he'll probably enjoy this particular figure. This might be one for you, my man. So without any further ado, let's come in for that portrait. And there we have the portrait. Not going to get too far into that. Otherwise it'll mess my camera up. Really nice simple smile, little rosy cheeks. Love the purple eyes. Definitely gave some detail with the eyebrows up there that are just underneath these bangs. And as you can see, this is the, you know, non-bunny eared version. We're gonna go through a couple different versions, so we're gonna do the 360 a little different. Might be a little longer than normal, but definitely like the gradients from the little bit darker purple, and it just comes to almost a transparent. So really dig that. Real quick, let's take a couple different features of this particular. There's the corset. I like the little ruffles in it, the zipper effect. It definitely has some highlights. Little gold snaps through here. You can almost see the little bows. You're not going to be able to see it too well once I spin with the hair. We'll talk about some of this stuff later. Let's come down a little bit more. And bam! Got some of them panty action there. Now, as you can see, the panties have popped free again. They're not really holding on that well. I have not threw the hair dryer on them because I'm not even sure I'm going to leave it like this, and that's why I haven't bothered. So I just want to quickly look at this, and then we're going to swap out a couple different features, and then we'll start over again. Okay, we got her all swapped out with her bunny ears and the new face, which is actually a head. It's a whole head, and you basically got to pull the neck out. So the neck, you have a break here where it joins, and then one where it pushes up into the head itself. But anyway, here we have her set up with her bunny ears and her little bunny tail panties, white panties. And I'll have a spin like that. And then from here we'll go ahead and just do the full review as normal. Okay, now as always, let's go in for that portrait. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to really try to go any farther than that. Again, as you can see, the faceplate is pretty much the same other than the mouth. Now you have a little bit open with a hint of teeth showing. A little bit of blush still there. Eyebrows. Love the little purple eyes that match her purple hair. And if you look at these bunny ears now, let's go up and look at that. Okay, they're real nice. Then they got a lot of different folds and stuff in it, and there's a hint of very pale purple, almost pearlescent look to them. They look really good. And as you can see, the gloves have that pearlescent look about them. You back that up in case that's not wanting to focus right. And the hands look really good. I love how the detail in the hands, how she's kind of clasping the pole. It's really nice how they did that. Got a nice little folds in there, and you know, it's all pearlescent. God, couldn't even have talk right. And like I said, I really like the way they let me go up a little bit here, you know, grab the pole. That looks really cool. Okay, let's take a look at her hair. It's really nice purple. There's a lot of different strands for her bangs, and got this little ones here that kind of, you know, give it a little extra character by, you know, one little coming down a little farther than the others. And let's look here where it comes down to a fairly nice purple down into almost a transparent. I know some people don't like it. I don't mind it. I kind of like it because, I mean, that's what your hair will do. If you had like a lot of light shining on it as it gets towards the end, it's almost, you know, the light's going to shine through it, and I think that's what they're trying to mimic with these type of hair, where it's a transparent. They're trying to give you that where the light's able to shine through the hair, and almost, you know, where it's not so opaque, I guess is the word we're looking for. But yeah, definitely like all the different breakup. The hair is just blowing all over. I love all this breakup through here, and the gradient coming down to the different clear bits. I do like that. So the hair looks really good on this. Really like all the uniqueness and interesting flow with it. And there's the little bunny tail, and of course her corset top. And the bunny tail white panties definitely fit better than the purple, I'll say that. But that doesn't mean you can't get the purple to fit right. It'll just require a hair dryer. Okay, and as you can see, there's you know, the zipper comes up through here is real nice, and there's a little reveal there. Very busty, very thick. Got a choker neck collar on, leather, or made to look like leather. Still got the lines here where you would have stitching, and of course all the puckers. Like the highlights in this, so we'll just keep spinning all around. Like how they did this one strap, you know, because it would do that. You know, you kind of got that little where it flips out like that, rather than just being cheesily a straight line, which would kind of give it more of a fake look. And like I said, she's thick, got some cheeks. I know you can't really see that as well with the hair, but she has got cake. She has definitely got some cake. She is a thick one, and that is a good thing. And all the skin tones are pretty mild. There are some mild shading, but I do like the different, you know, where they show these different, where the armpit and the line comes here. They are kind of putting some detail in there to how the muscles and things would be. And let's come on down. And there's a little, looks like a little bow or something on her panties here. And let's talk about these stockings and her legs. They look good. A lot of nice shading detail in it. As you can see, the downside, you know, I'd have to heat this up with a hairdryer, and I'm pretty certain I can make that work. So I wouldn't really call that a miss. It's just is what it is. This thing comes in over a boat from across the sea, so the temperature and everything's going to affect stuff. So legs look real good. Nice detail here behind the calf, shading. Let's come on down to them shoes. Look at that. It's got the gold. And I like that, you know, the gold. And her shoes are lighter, and I think kind of complement the lighter tones of her shoes. Kind of complement. Let's go on back up here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Complement the ends of her hairs. You know, because her ends of her hairs they're not that dark or purple. They're kind of more like these shoes. And these shoes are gloss paint and have some shaded values, or should I say really highlights to them. And her pumps look real good. I don't know, what would that be? 4-inch pumps in real life, something like that. And again, of course, the base, just the basic purple with a black ring, and there is a little bit of a lip edge in this. It has a little lip edge. But yeah, she's really cool. Okay, let's go ahead and see this final way of showing this figure. You know, I got to do it. I think I'm not really doing a good justification of this figure if I don't take it down to this. Alright, so let's just do a quick spin. Quick spin. And we'll come in close up with some of this of her body. I will say she is actually anatomically correct. Even though if I were to move that blue tape, you don't really see nothing there. But if you flip her upside down and kind of look up through there, they took the time to sculpt in a little bit of a hoo-ha and throw some pink paint on it. So it is there for anyone interested in flipping her upside down to see that detail. Anyway, let's come in for a little bit of close-up. And so you can have a real good look at that. And let's see if you can kind of see those cheeks. Let's see. And there's the cheeks. Okay, let's take a few seconds with all that on and just kind of take a look at her shape. I like the little line coming down through here in her belly button. So I just wanted to make that a little bit of a detail notice, or notice of detail I should say. So there she is. That's pretty cool. Alright, real quick, for those who don't want to see this, I'm advising you now to turn off, skip it, whatever. And as you can see, this doesn't show nothing. It's just like looking at a Barbie doll, so let's all not freak out. So as you see, it's pretty much smooth. There's no detail. That's pretty much it. Alright, and there you have her. Looks pretty nice like that. And good chance that's the way she's probably going to stay. Minus the blue tape! Okay, we're going to give a final spin, final thoughts. Really like this figure. Probably will leave that faceplate on it. I don't know. I guess I'll have to go and watch the playback. Oh man, there's so many good ways to display this. I'm on the fence. I really like the leather kind of corset deal she's wearing. And I really think it helps set the figure off, but a little part of me, man, I might display this one without it. That is a hard choice. I guess I'm going to have to, like I say, watch the playback to kind of how I want to display it, but really like this. This is a awesome figure. I'm not sad that I bought it. It's going to look good in my collection, I think. Yeah, so for anybody who's into bunnies, she's not expensive, so if you like bunnies, if you like things that are, I hate to use the word lewd, because to me it's not really lewd. She's not really doing anything other than leaning against a pole. So if you want something that I would say is adult themed, could be made to be adult themed, yeah, this would be a great figure for this. So you might consider that. And I think overall it's a nice figure, and I don't recall that it costed that much either. So it could be had for a decent price. And given all the problems that, when I don't see why there was a problem, I don't quite get that, but because looking at how it's put together, I don't understand how the bangs was a problem. Maybe, I'm not quite sure. I will say the head pops off rather easy, although, let's see, you know what I mean. So, that may be just mine. You might want to be mindful of that when you're changing it out, that her head might fall off easier than most figures, so you don't want it to hit the floor and scratch or scuff, or maybe there's bunny ears on it at the time and break the bunny ears off or something. So be a little mindful of the head being easy to pop off. So there are a few little nitpicks about this thing you'll have to pay attention to, but other than that, I think it's a decent figure. I'd recommend it. I'm not sorry I bought it. So that's kind of where my head is with this. Alright, there goes your 360 spin of the Pole Dancer 1/6 scale figure by, I guess the company is Party Look. That's what it says on the box. Sculptor Kwansui, and I'm guessing the artist was Shizuki Tsuruta. I don't even know why I'm attempting to throw these names out there. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you stuck with me to the end. Thank you so much. If you like what you saw, smash that like button. Perhaps you might want to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.